What up, Laker Nation? You're here with your boy Kareem. How you guys doing? Today I want to talk about some of the reasons why the Lakers lost early in the playoffs this year. The number one reason the Lakers lost was injuries to Anthony Davis. You cannot win with your best player go out in the injury. So Anthony Davis going out injury and playing a good team like Phoenix. Now, had we played someone else in the first round, like a lesser team, or give praises to Phoenix, they won. So this not a knock against them. But if our best player didn't go down, I think we'd have won the series. But injuries is the number one reason why the Lakers went home early. Number two, I say, is coaching. The coaching was real bad this series. They didn't know how to counter. Frank Vogel didn't know how to counter. He stayed the same. He just stuck to one style of coaching, and that's just on the defensive end. He ignored the offense. He didn't try to, play chess with Phoenix lineup and try to do different things. When you playing against a team like Phoenix and you got like streak shooters, like KCP for instance, if he's not getting it going, you take him out. I think Ben McLemore would have came in one of the games. I'm not saying a lot, but I think he would have gave us a real good game. Maybe making 4 threes. He'd have got hot at least one game. Sometimes you just got to go deep, dig deep in your bench and see what you got, especially when guys off like that, and then get guys going. But I think that was one of the reasons. I think that he stayed with Kyle Kuzma too long. I think he should have been pulled him and maybe sat him and decreased his minutes because he played real bad this series. He had to find a way to work his horses like all season. Montrez had a good game, and good year, and got late in the season. He didn't understand how to play once Drummond and Bron AD came back. So definitely poor job of coaching. I want to say something about coaching, right? Most coaches, right? I noticed this. He said he didn't want to. He said Kuzma, a young guy, he had to stick with him. This is what Vogel said. But this is where coaches get wrong at. When you coaching in the NBA, I think that most coaches, when the season start, like right before the season start, you should look at your whole roster, and you should have every scenario in case something happen. You'll go this way. This way it's kind of familiar with you, and some of the things you're gonna go on, it's gonna happen during the season. But you should have these things like just in case type of situation happen. Maybe okay, if I had to bench this guy, how this guy may react, or if I had to bench this guy. Some guys, if you look at your roster and you see like if you have a lot of guys, you're gonna have maybe some unhappy guys. Some point of the season. Some guys gonna want some minutes. So you should have every scenario played out. Okay, if this happened, I'd have to pull this guy out, and maybe you have to just have these things figured out. And I'm gonna say that, like Doc Rivers, for instance, Philadelphia had a lead in the series, and he left Ben Simmons in the game, and Philly had the game. I think that he should have took Ben Simmons out, but he stuck with Ben Simmons. Said, "I'm not taking him out," and his philosophy was, "I don't want to lose him." Thinking down the road, maybe in the championship, you're trying to build confidence. My thing is this is what I'm saying, as far as coach should have every scenario worked out. I get what you're saying. Ben is a good player, and you don't want to lose him. But in a situation like that, you're playing a Washington Wizards team with a Bill and Westbrook that can get hot, and they could string off 3 or 4 good games and maybe send you packing, especially that Joel Embiid got hurt. Now, had Joel Embiid not got hurt, oh yeah, I'm leaving Ben in. But the simple fact that Embiid was hurt and you don't really know he has an injury history, and you don't really know the status of his injury, so you don't want to chance it because what if he can't really come back? Maybe they may say, okay, 2 weeks. And you may not never get that 2 weeks if Bill and Westbrook get hot for 3 or 4 games and send you packing. So you got a chance to win in the playoffs, especially in that scenario. I would took Ben out. If Beat was playing healthy, okay, I'll leave him in. But that scenario, you got to take him out. That's what these coaches go wrong at. You have to understand situations and have to be open-minded and have to be straight up with your players. You can't look at, losing a player, these guys young. You can't pamper them in certain situations. These guys getting millions and millions of dollars, especially they've been in the league over 3 years, man. Some stuff like it is what it is. Like at least 4 years. I say 4 years. I give him 4 years. It depends how young the guy is. Like if he 19 years old, I give him 4 years. But that's an issue right there, where these coaches and stuff going wrong, and I think that where most Laker fans going wrong, not a Laker fan saying the Lakers should have ran it back. I disagree with that, because had the Lakers ran it back, to be honest, if it had played the exact same way, with the exact same team ran it back, and Bron and AD got hurt, when they got hurt, I don't think we'd have made the playoffs. That's one. I don't think we would have made the playoffs. But another thing, we wouldn't be in a position. I think we're in a good position far as assets. Okay, Kuz and KCP been there already, but that simple fact that you got Montrezl Harrell instead of, because now in Montrezl Harrell and Dennis Schroeder, instead of let's say Dwight Howard was signed a 1-year contract. So he would have been unrestricted. McGee would have signed a 1-year contract. Well, McGee was under contract. He would have been a free agent. And you would have just had, like I said, Rondo there. Rondo don't have no trade value if we'd have kept Rondo. Now with Schroeder, he had trade value. So now on a sign and trade, we could get something for him. We could get something for Montrezl. So I think overall, we have a better team as far as assets wise, like, because if we would have won running the back, been asked out, we wouldn't have had nothing. Now we got something where we could put together a decent package. I could get into that a little later in another video, but like I said, got Trez. He only 27. Dennis Schroeder 27. Those two guys we can move. And package with maybe a Kuzma or a KCP and put, those 4 like good solid trade guys right there. Kuz, KCP, Montrez, and Schroeder. They all under 27 years old. 27, 28. So in the under, like from 25 to 28. So that's always a good thing. So like, subscribe. I'm gonna give a shout out to what's that thing? Richard, a new subscriber. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. I need some more guys. Subscribe, hit that like button. When I get at least 20 likes, it helped my channel. I get at least 100 views and different things like that. So, all my subscribers, people who's been supporting me, if you subscribe to me, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, if you like what I'm saying, hit the like button. Peace.